video is going to be a Valentine's Day look. I actually am filming this on Valentine's Day before I go to work. I gotta start going like pedal to the metal though, because I have to edit this video and put it up in the same day. And I only have like an hour to do all of that. So let's just jump right into the look. So for today's look, I'm going to be using the Lime Crime Venus XL palette. This is like one of my favorite like palettes to use for Valentine's Day because it's love themed, so I figured this would be a perfect palette to use. So the first shade, I'm going to go into Scallop, and then I'm going to darken up the crease more with Goddess. So I'm going to take Scallop as my transition shade because I really love using that shade in this palette. It's like a light peachy pink. It's so pretty. Or I might just use it as my crease shade and put the Goddess shade on the crease as my defining shade. So yeah, I am getting ready for work. I have work in like an hour or so. I'm wearing one of the new cardigans that I got from work. I figured I would wear, this one today because I was actually going to wear something else today, but I was like, you know what? Let me wear this because I want to wear like a new sweater to work. I mean, I've already worn this twice anyway, but I wanted to wear it today for Valentine's Day, and it's like a super chill, laid back sweater, and I'm just wearing it with high-rise jeans, and it's just such a cute sweater. I love it so much. I don't love everything we've been coming out with at Lucky lately, but there's some things that are still like super, super cute, and I thought that this was one of them. I got a couple more sweaters like a couple days back. I wore it in another video that I'm going to post very soon. It's like a tie-dye bluish kind of v-neck sweater. It's so cute. Okay. So I haven't filmed a Valentine's Day look in like 3 years, so I kind of really wanted to do one today. Okay. So then for the crease, I'm going to darken it up with Goddess. I'm just going to take this and define my crease more because I just want a little bit more color in there. Yeah, that's gorgeous. I don't remember the last time I've used this palette. Usually for like special occasions and certain holidays, I pull out certain palettes that I use like every year for that day. And usually I'll use this palette for Valentine's Day. It used to be the Too Faced chocolate palettes, but since those are getting really old, I usually whip out this one now. I just keep those for nostalgic purposes. I don't really use them anymore, so okay. And then to define the crease, I'm going to take the shade Passion right here. Not too much, just a little bit. God, these brushes are so stiff today. And I'm just going to define the crease. If I move fast, I'm sorry. I'm already running behind on when I wanted to film. I wanted to film like 20 minutes ago already. And I'm just going to take that on this side too. But I can do a full look with this palette, and honestly, it's like such an easy palette to use. I feel like it has almost... This used to be my Holy Grail palette before the So Jaded palette. But the reason why the So Jaded replaced it is because it has like much more variety and you can do so many looks with it. This one you can mostly just get, pink looks out of. But it's still pretty versatile. Okay, and then for the outer corners, I'm going to mix together Triumph and Supreme. Their mattes are so amazing. Like, they blend out so easily. Like, do you see, like, how fast I'm blending? It's because of these mattes. I'm just going to take that and define the outer corners. So what are your Valentine's Day plans this year? Honestly, this year is probably the weirdest Valentine's Day ever because of COVID. So I just want to know what people's plans are. Like, I'm sure people that, can stay home with their husband or live with their boyfriend or their girlfriend, they can, just stay in and have a nice dinner maybe, or watch a movie, or just like do like something really cute at home. I would think that that's what a lot of people are doing, but I also know that the restaurants are going to be open today, and they lifted a lot of the restrictions for the NYC restaurants today so people could celebrate Valentine's Day. But I think it's only like 25 to 50% capacity. I don't think it's even 50%. But just be careful, you know? Like, we haven't touched the city, and we don't really go out for Valentine's Day anyway. We're just going to stay in and watch a movie, so after I get done with work. So let me just put my glitter glue on. Okay, and then for the lid shade, I'm going to go into the shade Inspire, which is this really pretty deep pinky shimmer. I'm going to put that on my lid. Oh my god, that's so pretty. I was going to use Ethereal, but I was like, let me, oh, he just texted me. Aw, he's so cute. He said, happy day of love. That literally just made me so happy. Oh my god, because I didn't hear from him yet. So that was so sweet. Okay, I'm just gonna put it on the other lid. But yeah, I'm just gonna probably order a pizza, get it delivered, so then I don't have to waste time picking up something. And then we're just gonna probably watch Frasier or King of the Hill or Futurama and chill. I'm hoping that he downloaded the movie I wanted to see, but it's not the end of the world if he didn't. I'm cool with just watching those shows. We're on season 7 of Frasier, so we're getting there. Okay. Let me just put a little bit more on this side. Okay, and then for the brow bone, I'm going to take the shade Blank Canvas. I usually use that on my brow bone every time I use this palette. It is slightly dark, but it's not too dark for it to be like super yellow underneath my brow bone, because that's why I use Hear Me Out so much, because it's like the perfect white brow bone highlight for my pale skin. This one is slightly too yellow, but it's not too bad. It actually has a nice beige undertone to it. Okay. So now I'm just going to clean up the crease a little bit more, and then we'll do the face. Okay, so I'm cleaning up the crease, but I want to deepen up the outer corners just a bit more. So I'm going to take a really deep shade called Botticelli, and I'm going to put that in the outer corners just to give some more depth, because the other two shades weren't really deep enough. So I just went ahead and used the shade Botticelli right here. Okay, so now we're going to do the face. Okay, so I'm just going to spray my face with my MAC Fix Plus Cucumber, my favorite. And then I'm going to go in with my Milk Hydro Grip Primer. I'm trying to use this guy up, and I'm pretty close. Even though I didn't use it for like almost a week and a half because I didn't really work too much the past like week or two. Okay, and then just give me one second. Now we're going to work on the face, and I'm going to use the Pat McGrath Labs Skin Fetish Sublime Foundation, because we're going to be bougie today, because I haven't used this in like a week or two. I'm in like the lightest shade, so whatever is the lightest shade that you can find on the website, that's my shade. I think it's like L1 or something. I'm not really sure how she does her shades. I don't really have time to look at it right now. So I'm going to blend this out. I swear, I'm always rushing for everything. But this foundation's really beautiful. And, you know, might not be bougie today. I usually wear it like once a week if I am working. I don't really wear it, you know, just for day to day. I only wear it like for work or like a special occasion like this. My God, what is in my eye? Why is there always crap in my eye? Always. There we go, that's better. So yeah, what are you guys doing? Like, let me know. I'm sure like people are staying in watching a movie. At least I hope that's what people are doing. Or like playing a game or just like spending time together, Netflix and chill, you know, that type of thing. So just stay safe, you guys. Really do care about you. Just be careful. I do feel like things are calming down more, but at the same time, like, we still have to be diligent, so. Okay, and then for my concealer, I'm going to go in with the coinciding Pat McGrath concealer. This is the Skin Fetish Sublime Perfection Concealer. I also love this concealer as well. So out of all the high-end concealers I've tried, besides this one is way better than the Giorgio Armani one. I feel like this one is worth the money and the other one wasn't. I was actually surprised this wasn't like 40 bucks since the foundation's like $68. But I'm really glad I picked up the foundation and the concealer. I'm not disappointed with either of them. Because I was so up and down about picking up the foundation, and once I got it, I'm like, wow, this is actually really beautiful. So okay, just keep blending, just keep blending. What do? We blend, blend, blend. Okay, and then after that, I'm just gonna apply it underneath my eyes. I already feel like my eyeshadow is creasing a little. I don't know why. But see, you really don't need too much concealer, and it covers so beautifully. But yeah, I really have been loving this concealer, and I've been loving the Tarte C concealer. That one's really good too. And the Kosas I really like, but I think I can only use that as like an everyday concealer and not so much at work. Because, you know, I make a lot of expressions when I'm working. Like, even though I'm wearing a mask, like, I'm still, like, expressing my face regardless. And I feel like it creases a lot. So, yeah. But it's such a pretty concealer when you first put it on. So I don't exactly want to get rid of it because it's so pretty. And it's like so easy to blend out. And then same thing with this guy. I'm just going to set my face off camera and then we'll do mascara. Okay, to set my under eyes, I'm going to use the Urban Decay Velvetizer. I figured just to do it on camera, right? Why not? About to say why not. I don't know why. I usually use this like to set my forehead and my under eyes and like around my nose. It's really, really good, honestly. And then for my face, I'm just going to go in with my usual Flower Beauty powder. I mean, what else do I use? Okay, and then we'll grab mascara and stuff. I went ahead and lined my waterline, with my Maybelline Skinny Liner, and then I just primed my lashes with my Voluminous Primer from L'Oreal, and now I'm just going to go in with my Urban Decay Lash Freak, because this is my favorite mascara to make my lashes really long, and it's just become my favorite, so might as well use it today for my look. I'm making okay timing, not the best, but I will be done in 15 minutes. That was my goal. I'm me cutting it real close. Okay. And then, let me just separate my lashes real quick. And then I just coated my bottom lashes with my Lash Discovery mascara. And now for the inner corners, I'm going to go in with the shade Ethereal. And just pack that on the inner corners. I did want to do the lower lash line, but then I don't really have that much time to do it, so I just skipped it. It's fine. I actually skipped it yesterday, too, for my other look, which I'm kind of a little bit upset about, but it's fine. I'm really glad I was able to whip out these older palettes to do these looks with. It's always fun to go back to older palettes to see if you still love them or not, and I love this palette so much. Okay, and then I'm just going to grab everything else. Okay, and then for my bronzer, I'm going to take the Too Faced Natural Face Palette. I haven't used this in a long time, and I smelled it and it's still pretty good. So I actually used to use this a ton. So I am going to go in with the Sunny Honey bronzer. I kind of wanted to use some and whip out some different bronzers because I've been using like the same 3 bronzers for like most of this year already. I know this year has only been like a couple of months, but that does smell a little bit weird, but I think it's fine. It's just bronzer. It's not like I'm putting much of this on anyway, so, and it's such a soft bronzer, and I just thought that since it's called the Natural Face Palette, it has like such a pretty like pinky theme, so I thought it was perfect. Sorry, just cough sometimes when there's a lot of powder. And that looks so pretty. Honestly, this was like the one good thing that Too Faced did was this palette, because even the eyeshadow palette, like the redone eyeshadow palette, wasn't even that great. Okay, and then for my blush, if I could find my brush for it. Okay, and then for my blush, I'm going to take the Winky Lux Rose Blush, because hello, it's like perfect for Valentine's Day. And this one's in the shade Tea Time. I forgot the name for a second. And I'm going to use that as my blush. I'm going to take my stippling brush and just apply it. I might apply like another blush over it, just because I feel like this isn't very pigmented sometimes. But I probably should start applying it like before my powder, but I keep on forgetting, so that's my fault. But I think that's pretty pigmented, actually. Looks pretty good. Okay, just like that. And then I'm just going to take a tiny bit of Pink Wink from the Too Faced palette, and I'm just going to put a tiny bit of that over it, just to lock in that color, just so it doesn't fade throughout the day. This is a really pigmented blush too, so I gotta be like real careful with it. This is like, these are like some of the most pigmented powders from Too Faced, because most of their powders honestly aren't really that pigmented at all. So this face palette's like a pretty good option if you were trying to find like better face products from Too Faced. I don't think they sell this anymore though. Okay, and then for the highlight, I'm going to take the 2 shades in the palette, which are Starlight and Satin Sheets. These are so stunning, especially together. I love the shade Satin Sheets, so I'm going to take a little bit more of that one. And we're going to highlight my face with that. It's a really pretty, like, soft, rosy, pinky highlight, so I thought it was perfect for this. And this, ColourPop brush I've been loving to highlight with. It's such a good brush. Okay, hopefully that is bright enough for me, because you guys know, need it to be poppin'. That is really pretty, actually. This, like, highlighting brush just makes any highlight really stand out. I'm just going to wet it a tiny bit, just because I want it to be a little bit more smoother on the skin. Just a little bit. And to intensify it. Just a tiny bit. Yeah, I think that looks better. And then I'm just going to spray my face. And then we just have lips and we're done. So for my brows, I'm just going to take my spoolie. And then I'm going to take, if I could find it, it's right here, the e.l.f. Wow Brow. I really have been enjoying this for my brows if I don't drop it first. I tried to like lay out everything to use today and like really just be prepared, and then I always end up rushing for everything. Okay. All right, and then onto the lips. So for my lips, I know I have my lip liner in front of me. I'm going to use the Good and Plenty lip liner from ColourPop. Sorry if my hair is sticking up. So I'm just going to take that and line my lips. Hopefully my lips aren't too chapped, because the last time I wore this lippy, my lips were like so chapped for some reason. Okay, and then for my lips, I'm going to take the Pat McGrath Labs Liquid Lust Legendary Wear Matte Lipstick. I just got this actually a couple days ago, and I've already worn it once to work, but I really want to wear it today for Valentine's Day, and it's called Divine Nude, and it's part of her new like Divine Rose collection. And I was really interested in trying one of her liquid lipsticks, so I got this shade. It's so pretty, right? It's like a really pretty pinky nude. And it's pretty easy to apply. I'm so tired. And that's pretty much it, you guys. Okay, you guys, so this is the finished look. So here are the eyes, the cheeks, and the lips. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe. Follow me on my Instagram, CPW819, and please have a happy and healthy, safe Valentine's Day. I love you guys. Bye.